Hey guys, welcome back to another week of Weekly Pickups with your host Polish Gaming. As you can see, I'm a little bit of a Deadpool today. Loving the new movie. If anyone hasn't seen it yet, Wolverine vs. Deadpool, go see it in theaters right now. Amazing movie. I seriously loved it. Absolute hilarious. Great cameos. And yeah, without further ado, we'll do it with our Deadpool costume. There's a little bit hot missing. I most likely will be taking off that mask halfway through. Okay, now with this week, we've got GoldenEye 007. That one there, it's 21 bucks. I got that one from the Cash Converters. It was actually a pretty lucky one. I've been after this one for a while to complete my James Bond set. It's pretty good to get that one there. Next one here is Dead Rising 2 Classics Edition. I actually bought this for $10 off Trade Me with, I bought it for $5. It came with Dead Island. And yeah, $5 each. I'll sell a Dead Island off hopefully for $5, and this basically cost me $5. So pretty stoked to get a Classics there. Whoop. Yeah, I think I'm getting to the point that I might actually have to take this mask off. It is getting hot and hard to breathe. Where are we? These. Ah, that's better. Woo! Okay. Okay, where are we here? Oh, this suit is cumbersome. Okay, next one here is Need for Speed Carbon Classics Edition. This one here is going to cost $21.50 from Trade Me. Oh, sorry about the breathing pen. I'm actually having trouble breathing. It's so hot in this thing. Okay, and this one here is actually a variant from the Xbox Live Arcade. I do have the original, which is the Australian variant, and this one here is the German variant, which is the Spielpaket. So there's no real difference, but this does count for the 1201. This one was $24. Actually kind of grind my gears a little bit because I looked online right after I bought this. This hadn't been online. I hadn't seen anything. And all of a sudden, RLL put it up for a Geek Inventory. But the only thing about this is the difference is my one comes with a Miss Pac-Man download code, and the code hasn't been used. Most likely that code probably will be null and void in the next couple of days due to the fact that the Xbox store is closing. I heard if you don't actually redeem them, they will die. I already have the game, so I'm not too fussed about redeeming it. But it's pretty cool to have that one off the list. Okay, and next one here is from Highly Suspect, Shinibodo. This one here I've been kind of on my watch list for a little while, Way of the Ninja. $50 I got this one for. It normally sits around about $80, and it normally goes to around about 80 to 100 depending on where you are. But yeah, absolutely stoked to get this one, Shinibodo. It looks pretty cool. Looks very Tenchu-esque. I'm guessing might be a hack and slash. I'm pretty keen to play this one, so I will give that a jam at some point. This next one here is from another Trade Me user, $15, Disney's Extreme Skate Adventure. Now, this one here is a little bit more an obscure title. I wouldn't put this as rare, but it does kind of pick up on PS2 and Xbox around about the 30 region. So it's really cool because it's actually done by Neversoft. So it's got all skate physics and everything like that. Skate kind of menu, skate scoring kind of, pretty much, I mean, Tony Hawk. What am I on about? Yeah, Tony Hawk Pro Skater 4 engine. So it's pretty cool that that's on that. And yeah, you get some, yeah, you get the shred with, I guess, as your favorite Disney Pixar dudes. Okay, so next one here is a little bit of real bad Snickle Fritz here. So $5. These ones were basically in a bundle that I got. I did get Chronicles of Narnia with it, but I already had Chronicles of Narnia for the DS. So that one will be going to the trade pile and sale pile. So here, Jojos fashion show. I don't know what it is. I'm actually having a real obsession with getting DS games all of a sudden. I don't know what it is. I think the sleekness, the coolness. There's so much just absolute garbage like Wii. So I don't know. I kind of quite like the garbage. I tend to kind of sway towards it. I do get hitters, which I got one in here this week, but well, two actually. But yeah, Jojo's fashion show. Nothing to write home about. Now, next one here, I actually got on with, I got two games, and I put them up for $1 reserve. Unfortunately, the person did only, he did sell them for $1. So yeah, one, Logic Machines, that looks like a pretty cool, basically almost like set up certain machines so that they actually work occasionally way to solve brain teasing puzzles. Not much to write home about that one, $1 there. And I actually do have the other $1 one. I'll show you this one, but this is actually part of that three for $15 one where they cost $5. So, Penguins of Madagascar, King Julian. Like these ones, it's got King Julian in the background. I just saw it on the back. That's what I'm thinking. These guys are pretty cool. I laughed at the Penguins of Madagascar. It's gonna be a kid's game, but I actually have played. Oh no, I haven't actually played the one on Connect, so we'll get around to that at some point. Polarium, this is the other dollar game. This is another one that's real brain teasing kind of puzzle. So whoever had this obviously liked their brain teasing strategic puzzles. So Polarium, dollar, not too bad. Now, the next one here is a shout out to an NZ Retro member here, Dale Wilson. He's got me, he's got a couple of Mega Drive games this week. Fever Pitch Soccer for the Mega Drive. Now, this one, I do have the variant of sports variant, which has the green spine here. This one is the just standard blue spine variant. I think there is another American variant, the Genesis, but other than this is pretty much, yeah, that's pretty much done there. Now, this one here, Premier Manager 98. It doesn't say 98 on it, but it is actually the 98 version. This one here was another $20 one from Dale Wilson. It's actually quite funny because I jumped into this and the save that was on it was for my home team. You know, I love Chelsea till I die. Yeah, and it actually said about that Chelsea, they were actually managing Chelsea. So whoever liked this must have liked Chelsea. Either it's Dale that likes Chelsea or someone else who had this game before him. Now, last but not least here, is a game I've actually been after for a while from Konami, and this one here is from another NZ Retro member, B. Jux. Yeah, absolutely stoked with this one. The condition's pretty damn good. It has a little crack on the back, but nothing too major. Gungage from Konami. Now, this one is a run and gun, almost like Space Harrier, but you're not tied to a kind of set course. This one you can kind of run around. I'm trying to think of like a game that's like it. I'm almost thinking like, I just had it on the tip of my tongue there. I can't really think of anything that it is like. It's a very interesting game. Looks quite cool. I had a little go of it. I will have a go of it this week. I think I might actually play it for What's Up Wednesdays. Give it a go. It looks like it's be pretty fun. So yeah, and that's it for this week. I can't stop my nose from. That was just absolutely hot in that mask. But yeah, like Deadpool, Wolverine. You really want to get into this movie, man. Like straight up, like it is such a fun movie. I'm gonna watch it probably twice. I'm gonna watch all my mate who's an X-Men fanatic. Vinny, I'm coming at you for this one. Actually, I also just need to realize I have forgotten something in the video, so bear with me for a second here. I'll just go get it. Hold on. It needs to be in the other room because it's the Xbox room. Okay, I can still talk to you while I'm getting all this stuff here. Oh, grabbing it. Okay. And we are back. Now, these ones here, this was a pretty cool one here. I had a mate go down to Christchurch the other day. He's come back recently, had a look around a couple of op shops. He did see some stuff that he did take a picture of. But yeah, it's all Snickle Fritz garbage, you know, your typical top spins, your typical Connect Adventures, Disneyland Adventures, all that kind of rubbish. But he did manage to find me some cool stuff. These ones, he did tell me the price, but I can't quite remember them. But got a little shadow here. These are clearly from grab machines, claw crane machines, if you know what they are. Basically, someone's caught these, taken them down to the op shop, given them for free, and they've sold them off to make a little bit of money for charity. So this one here is Shadow. His legs are pretty much, they've been sewed back on. You can see how dangly they are. Gotta go back. But yeah, so that one's one of those ones there. And this one I was really confused with because it does look like Tails, but it looks like a Super Tails. I'm so confused about that one. It's got Tails eyes, it's got Tails everything, but Tails don't look like that. Like he's got a long tail, I guess. I mean, being a fox, it probably is Tails. Super Tails. I didn't even know Super Tails existed. I haven't actually played a game with Super Tails in it, so interesting. And the last one here is Sonic. Of course, you've got to have your pal Sonic here. Absolutely cool. These are all, of course, official, Sega endorsed and everything like that. So that's pretty cool. Shout out to Chris K for that one. That was absolutely awesome to get these ones. Just thinking of me here. I'll find a little spot for them in my Sega, on my Sega wall somewhere and get those ones up. But yeah, that's all for this week. Lucky I remembered those ones. Otherwise, that would have actually sucked. I hate not giving mention out to people that help me out. And yeah, watch Deadpool. Go straight to my heart. Some of my favorite characters in the X-Men universe, well, the Marvel universe, are Deadpool and Wolverine. So to have them side by side, finally, as you guys may know, I do collect a lot of old 1990 to 1996 X-Men, Flare Ultra, Marvel Masterpiece, Marvel Metal, kind of stuff like that cards. And I've always had an obsession with Marvel. And I've got a couple of mates that are absolutely just stoked straight into it. They're real in depth into it. I love it. And yeah, they're two of my favorite characters. They've always had some really absolutely epic battles in the comics and on the cards and stuff like this. So when I saw this movie and the amount of battles that they had is just epic. Like, it is just so fun. The cameos, some of them blew my mind. I knew a couple were in there, but some of them I literally were out of left field. I had no idea that they were in there. Absolutely humorous, everything about it. Honestly, I don't normally give scores out of 10. I won't on this one because there is kind of a couple other things. Like my mate said, it's kind of devoid of story, but Deadpool movies are devoid of story. They're just fun. They're just fun, humorous. They're just slapstick almost, you know? And that's probably where that would get maybe for me a 9 out of 9.5. But I'm not 9.5. It's one of my most favorite Marvel movies out there. Next to Endgame, I love it. Guardians of the Galaxy is up there as well. But this is probably my most favorite. It's cherished to my heart. I love X-Men more than anything. So for them to come into the MCU and be a part of the MCU now from the Fox universe, epic. You know, maximum effort. So yeah. Hopefully this next week I won't be in such a cumbersome costume and feeling like I'm not really moving too well. But hey, I thought I'd put it on for the movie, and hopefully I win the controller. I want the controllers. Xbox, hit me up. I want those controllers, man. I love it. The ass on the back of it is like, it looks like it would not be a very it wouldn't be very cumbersome in terms of controller feel and everything like that. But I'm absolutely, like, 101. I'd love to get that. Xbox, hit me up. Microsoft, hit me up. I would absolutely love it. I've signed up on X, but for the Deadpool one and the Series X that comes with it. But I'd love to win the Wolverine one as well. But hey, dreams come true sometimes. I'd love to win it. Yeah, it's one of those ones. I collect controllers, as you know, and that would just be the creme de la creme. You know, that would be the perfect one. So yeah. Tune in next week, tune in on Wednesday. I'll be there for What's Up Wednesdays, and until then, maximum effort. See you guys later.